Hey guys, what's going on? This is Travis P11. I'm back, and today we're just going to bring you a real basic tabletop review of the Glock 34 Gen 4 with the MOS plates, the modular optic system plates on the back. What we have off here in the distance is the Glock 17 Gen 4. This is a USA manufacturer model that I did purchase from the same pawn shop where I received the Glock 34. First of all, the Glock 34 is on loan to me from SS Pawn in Lexington, Nebraska. Guys, I want you to give Stan a call. He will take care of all of your firearms needs. Now, this pistol is from Stan's private collection. This does not belong to the pawn shop. And Stan loaned it to me to bring to you guys in a range test and a cleaning video and so on. And I mainly wanted to compare it to the Glock 17 because they are basically cousins. They have a lot in common, but then there's also a lot that this model does not have in common with the G17. So first of all, let's go ahead and double check and make sure that both firearms are unloaded. G17 unloaded. Go ahead and dry fire. G34 unloaded. Go ahead and dry fire. There you go. So what I want to do is just cover some of the basic statistics on the Glock 34 real quick. Now this is an Austrian-made model, and I got to tell you, I don't know if Glock is no longer making G34s exported to the USA from Austria. Everything I keep finding online is showing USA manufacture. The quality on this is absolutely fantastic. Let's go and get into some of the vital statistics real quick. Obviously chambered at 9mm. It does have whatever finish Glock uses in Austria. I don't know if it's Tenefer, if they use something else right now, if there's a different name for it. You do have adjustable rear sights. You've got the traditional Glock dot front sight, Polymer front sight, and I believe Polymer rear sight, but like I said, it is adjustable. It's got that same U-bar style of sight that you get on most of your other Glocks. It's a 5.31 inch barrel. Overall length is 8.74 inches. Weight is 25.95 ounces. Capacity is 17 plus 1, just like the Glock 17. Now, in the box, you do get 3 magazines. You get a cleaning rod, a cleaning brush, a spent casing, manual, and adjustable back straps. Now, or replaceable back straps. When I had this pistol, I did not have the replaceable back straps, which I generally don't. I generally just fire the pistol as is, plain. Now, just a few differences to differentiate this from the Glock 17 real quick, just as kind of a comparison. First of all, length, obviously not the same. We'll put the two together. You can see the difference. You do have the lightning cutout on the top. The reason why Glock does that, and again, it's not a compensator, but the reason why they do this, according to what I've seen online, and who knows if it's true or not, is so you can use the exact same guide rod spring as the G17. I think it just makes it quicker, cheaper, and easier to manufacture versus having a separate, like a proprietary guide rod spring for it. You can see the cutout for the MOS plates on the back. Okay, just a little side-by-side comparison. Now mine does have a little scratch on the back of it, but just for normal use. All right, so very similar. Height, basically the exact same. Let's see here. Let's check something real quick. Do they? Okay, so it looks like they do use the same lower receiver. I have not tried them to see if they're interchangeable, but you can see you got that longer slide and obviously that longer barrel, which should help you with target accuracy, as this model is used heavily in competition, especially in the USA. Let's see, anything else you need to know about it? You do get the basics with it and so on. Trigger on this is much better than the regular G17. Now, the box says 4.5 pounds and it's adjustable. I did not adjust that, so I really can't tell you how to go through that procedure if it is adjustable, but the take up is very, I mean, it's not squishy at all. There's less play in it than the standard G17 trigger. Let's check the reset. One more time. Just love doing that. Awesome. Okay, now let's check the G17s. You definitely tell it's a lot more play. And it just doesn't feel as firm, especially after the break. It tends to give a lot quicker. So I don't know if they're using a different mechanism. Who knows? Maybe it's just me, but the trigger does feel broader. It does feel a lot more stout on the G3. Now, again, I did learn a few things from taking this to the range. I did learn that I'm not a very good shot from a long distance, and the second thing that I learned is I probably should dial these guns in past, further than 15 yards, and especially when it comes to setting your zero, because the further I got away from the target, the more and more it was exaggerated, my shots pulling to the left. And it's not the pistol's fault, it was entirely me not having the gun zero properly. Recoil, even less felt recoil than the standard G17. It really was fun to shoot. Follow-up shots were really quick. I do like this extended slide catch release. Okay, that definitely is a bonus. Magazine release is ambidextrous. It does feel about the same. But overall, it is a really cool pistol, and you pay a little bit of a premium. From what I'm seeing, you're going to pay maybe about $100 more for the G34 versus the G17. Just kind of what I've been checking for prices online, which can vary, you know, from store to store. Just cover the basic ergonomics. on my Glock 17, I do have a TLR1 light mounted on the front of it. On the 34, you can do the same thing. You know, I'm really not sure if that's a proprietary rail or if that's just a standard Picatinny setup. But either way, you'd want to make sure that whatever light you get is going to fit it. Takedown is exactly the same as a G17. You know, nice smooth polymer. Got some decent stippling or texturing on the grip on the front, the rear, the sides. Does fit the hand really well. Again, nice light shooter. It is very cool. Again, I was hoping for better accuracy, but when I get the sucker zeroed in, it would really be nice to see what it can do. But I am ready to return it to its owner. As for the G17, that's going to be going out for one more range test, as that is going to be sold to my best friend. And so the G17 is going to disappear. I'm going to buy another G17, but I want to get a G17 with the MOS system. So should you buy one of these? Well, obviously you want to get it zeroed at the range. Don't make the mistake that I did. It was fine. It functioned perfectly with the ammunition that I was using, which was just Federal new manufacturer 115 grain brass. I think it's worth the premium, especially to have the flexibility MOS system. You know, if you want that for home defense, if you'd like to have that little red dot on the back and a light on it, I think it would make a nice home defense gun, make an excellent range gun, obviously with the 17+1 capacity. It's going to take care of most of your needs. I think it's definitely worth it. If I could do it again, I would probably buy one of these, being that I'm now about to buy a G17 MOS. And so I do like the light and slide. It looks cool. Like I said, it's a very nice light shooter, very low recoil, fits great in the hand. Overall, yeah, I think it's a great gun. I think it's an Austrian gun. Like I said, this is an Austrian made model. If you happen to get one that's made in Georgia, I think that the coating is a little bit different, but that's going to be about it. My G17 Gen 4 USA manufacturer has been nothing but reliable. So there you go. All right, so overall, great pistol, easy to use, easy to take apart and clean. If you're familiar with Glocks, you already know the system. I love the extended slide release that's on it, slide stop. Awesome pistol overall. So there you go, guys. That's my basic take on the Glock 34. There's a lot of videos out there on YouTube on this pistol. It was a lot of fun to shoot. So Stan, thank you for loaning it to me. And again, just compared with the G17, they are very similar. So if you're used to the G17, the G34 isn't going to be much of a change to switch over to, or to keep both of them around. So there you go. All right, guys. So thanks for joining us today. Please like or subscribe if you like the channel. You can follow me over on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm also over on gunchannels.com with the Ordinary Average Guy Gun channel. Otherwise, guys, I think that's about it. Oh, and also you can support me on Patreon with www.patreon.com/TravisP11. Guys, thanks for joining me on all these videos. I'll be posting links to the previous videos with this pistol featured in it, and you can check those out. So I think that's about it. So thanks for joining me today, guys. I want you to have a great week. Always, guys, I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe, and as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, guys, take care. Bye-bye.